Hi, I would like to introduce you to the great horses of Japan. I'm not very good at English, so there may be strange expressions, but please forgive me. This time is Mayano Top Gun. Mayano Top Gun was born in 1992. His father is Brian's time. His debut was in January of 1995, which is later than most horses. And he had a hard time winning, running mostly dirt races, and it took him 4 races to win his first race. He had a hard time winning in the lower classes after his first victory. But after finishing third in his 8th race, on his first turf course, and winning his next race also on a turf course, he decided to run in the Grade 2 Kobe Shimbun Cup. This was 8 months after his debut race. He had a record of 3 wins in 9 races so far. If he finishes in the top 3 in this race, he will get a priority runner-up spot in the Kikka show. And he did not disappoint. He came in second. He got a priority right to run, but he also challenged another trial race, the Kyoto Shinbun Cup, which he also finished second in. Then came the Kikka show race. This is the last of the Triple Crown races. This year, the Derby horses had not been able to produce results in the fall. In the 2 trials that Top Gun ran, he was behind Top Gun in both. And Satsuki Show winner Genun was considered more suited to the middle distance and bypassed the 3,000-meter Kikka Show and headed for the 2,000-meter Tenno Shou Autumn. Therefore, there was no clear protagonist in this race. The most popular horse was Dance Partner, a mare who had won the Oaks and boldly challenged the field. Top Gun was the 3rd favorite. He was in 4th place during the race, took the lead at the last corner, and finished first to take the lead. He ran in the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. He had only won the Kikka show at this point, so he was the 6th favorite before the race. This race was filled with proven horses. The previous year's Triple Crown winner, Narita Bryan. But he got injured this spring and has been out of shape ever since. The other was Hishi Amazon, who was considered the strongest mare at the time. Other runners included Genun, a Satsuki Show horse of the same age as Top Gun. Top Gun took the lead right from the start. And he kept a slow pace to take the win. With this victory, he was named Horse of the Year for 1995. The following year he started with the Hanshin Grand Prize. There was also Narita Bryan here. Bryan finished 4th in his last race, the Arima Kinen. He was getting a little better. Top Gun was chosen as the Horse of the Year, and Bryan was also the Horse of the Year 2 years ago. This race attracted a lot of attention. The race unfolded with Top Gun in front. He sped ahead near the last corner. Bryan saw it and followed along. About 600 meters to the finish line, or more, I don't know, but they were in a dead heat, not giving an inch. You know what happens when 2 top-class horses compete against each other. The 2 horses that crossed the finish line were far apart, and the 3rd horse was 9 lengths behind. Top Gun was slightly passed by Brian and finished in second place. If you know any Japanese horse racing enthusiasts, tell them about this race. I am sure they will remember this race as legendary. But in the next race, Tenno Spring, Top Gun was defeated in fifth place. He hadn't adjusted well, they said. And Brian was second. The horse that passed Brian at the finish line was Sakura Laurel. He was to be named the Horse of the Year that year. Next he ran in the Takarazuka Kinen. There were no strong members, and Top Gun was the big favorite here. He chased from third place and naturally took the lead near the last corner. And he won easily without being whipped. After 3 months of rest, he started in Alcomer in September. Sakura Laurel was also there. The race was supposed to be about these two, but the winner was Sakura Laurel. Top Gun was defeated in fourth place. In the following race, Tenno Autumn, Top Gun took the lead and finished second. Sakura Laurel finished third. They also faced off in the Arima Kinen race, but it was Sakura Laurel who won, with Mayano Top Gun finishing seventh. The following year, Top Gun started with the Hanshin Grand Prize, just like the year before. He came from the very back of the pack in this race. He then moved forward a bit from the outside and took the lead at the entrance of the straight. And he won handily by 3 lengths. This is a way of winning that only a strong horse can do. In the next race, Tenno Spring, Sakura Laurel, Marvelous Sunday, and Mayano Top Gun formed the big three. Sakura Laurel, who has a more consistent record, was thought to be the more likely candidate. In the race, Laurel and Marvelous Sunday were in the middle of the pack. Top Gun took a position at the back of the pack as well as the Hanshin Grand Prize. With more than 1,000 meters to go, Laurel moved up to second place early. Marvelous Sunday followed suit. Top Gun was still standing still in the back, unmoving. They entered a straight course. Laurel and Marvelous Sunday competed with each other. Laurel moved forward slightly. But something flew at great speed from outside. That's shiny, golden horse. That's Mayano Top Gun. He came from the big outside, all at once, and crossed everything. It's his perfect race. He broke the 3,200-meter record time by 2.7 seconds. This race would go down as one of the greatest races of the 1990s. Thus, Mayano Top Gun got his 4th Grade 1. He later developed a mild case of flexor tendinitis while training for a fall race. This led to his retirement. His record was 8 wins in 21 starts, with 4 Grade 1 wins. As you have seen so far, Mayano Top Gun was both a front runner and a driven horse. The reason for this style was that he had a fierce temperament, so he decided how he would run the race after it started. It is said that the reason why his performance was not stable was because of his violent temper. He became a stallion. His foals ran fine on turf and dirt, short and long distances. No horse has ever won a Grade 1 race, but there have been horses that have finished second, and there have been horses that have won Grade 2 and Grade 3. I think it's safe to say that his stallion life has been a success, though not a huge success. The only son of Mayano Top Gun that is currently a stallion is Chakra. He, like Top Gun, was active in long-distance racing on turf. But Chakra's stallion performance is not good. I pray that his daughter will produce a successful horse. Mayano Top Gun died of old age in 2019. He was 27 years old. As his name implies, he will be watching over everyone from the sky. That's all for this time. If you want to know more about Japanese horses, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.